guys, so in this week's chapter we learned about divorce, remarriage, and blended families. And to be honest, I found this chapter to be quite interesting. One question that really stuck with me during today's discussion was when we talked about how many times we would want to get married or what should be the limits on marriage. And personally, I think I would only want to get married once, just because just because the way I think about it is like the person that I hope to marry one day is the person that I hope to spend my entire life with. Like I see my parents, like my parents been married for 21 years, and like I hope to have like a relationship like that, like somewhere in the near future. And yeah, and another thing that I found interesting in this chapter was how in one of the questions in the chapter handout, it basically stated, it basically asked us how a new partner should be introduced. When should a new partner be introduced as a parent to a child? And personally, I think, well, not personally, I think it all depends on how the parent wants to bring it up to the child. Maybe like having like a little talk on what they're going through or what's going on, just because I feel like kids tend to overthink things and like sometimes they're not really accepting. Another thing can be like you can't just walk into like a house and be like, oh look, here's your new mom or here's your new dad. Like I think it takes time for that certain someone to become like a a parental figure to that child. And yeah, I think it all depends. It also depends on the child, because sometimes I feel like sometimes kids are not really accepting of the new partner, and I think parents should take in consideration if their kids think that that partner is not right for them, because there's been cases where like the new partner abuses the child like behind the biological parents' back. And I think that's why a child's opinion is very important when it comes to like choosing a new partner or like remarrying someone, because you might know them you might know them in a way, but your kid might see like their real true colors and stuff like that.